Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, been listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Steve Harvey, yeah. Join me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta. Turn it on, yeah. Turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Man, oh man, got a radio show. Got a good one for you today. And it just happened to me. You know, I was going through something that I've been going through for a long, long time. And I was just weary of it all. And I've been talking to God about it. And I mean, for years, though. What happened was I had to go through some more of it yesterday. Again, situation. But you know what? After it was over, I kind of laid in it for a little while. You know how you've been going through something for so long, and then even if it's over or appears to be over, you still kind of lay in it a little bit. And you have a wow, man, I can't believe I've been dealing with this long. Even though it's over. I don't know how you do it, but this was so good for me. Have you ever counted, Steve Harvey, how many times you made it? And so that's what I started doing yesterday. And that's what I did this morning when I woke up. I was actually taking an inventory, a count of how many times I made it. How many times, man, I didn't have the rent and somehow I came up with it. How many times I didn't have my house payment and somehow I came up with it. How many times I was out of money, did not have enough, didn't see no way, but somehow I came up with it. How many times I got sick, thought, well, man, this one right here, I don't know what I'm going to do. But somehow I got my health back. How many situations I have found myself in that was, I thought at the time, detrimental and diabolical and, man, so sinister at times. Somehow I made it. I look at all the accidents I've been in, but he kept me. I made it. I think about even the simplest times of like stepping off a curb and almost got hit, but I made it. I was just tripping the other day. I was thinking about the times that I've been hit by a car and it could have been worse, but it wasn't. And I made it through that too. I was thinking about, man, when they count you out. Do you know how many times I've been counted out? He's done. He ain't gonna be nothing. He ain't nobody. See what I told y'all, look at over there. They cancel this. He off of that. He out of here. He ain't gonna make it. He done got fired. Man, you know how many times I've been counted out. You know how many times they done wrote me off. How many times have you been written off, man? But here you still stand. You ever tripped on it? Take an inventory, y'all, of how many times. Count the times you've made it. What about the times, man, when nobody was there to encourage you? But you still here, though. You ever tripped on that? Ain't nobody called you and told you good day. Nobody called you and told you recently thank you. No one's called you and told you how much you meant to them, how much you've done for them. A man, you can make it, never give up. Keep your head up, man. Keep grinding, but you still here. Even when nobody, have you counted the times, man, that you made it anyway? Have you counted the times that you felt like quitting? You felt like giving up. You kept going. How about the time, this is a good one right here. How about the times, man, when everybody was standing around saying, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've heard this. Ain't no way. And then somehow there is a way. You know why? Because he make a way. You understand? You know how many times I've heard this one right here? Steve, listen to me, man. Nobody ever before has done that. You can't do that. How many times you done heard? No, you know anybody done that? You can't do that. No one has ever done that. I made it anyway. You know, they don't normally, or we don't normally allow this, but in this case, for you, we gonna make an exception. How many times have you heard that? Uh-oh, I think I'm on to something. How many times have you heard in your lifetime, we don't normally, or they don't normally allow this, but we gonna make this exception in your case? How many times you done heard that? Have you ever counted the times that you made it? Everybody out except me. How can that be? You know, you're the only one that got through this. Congratulations. Wow, man, I don't hardly see this too many times, but do you realize that normally this is what happened to people, but man, y'all don't know how your name came up, but here you are. Wow. It never happens like that. You ever counted those times? I was doing it yesterday. I was doing it this morning. I was just taking an inventory, everybody, of how many times I've made it. So what I learned yesterday was when God gets you through something, when he pull you out on the other side, no matter how difficult or how long it took, when he gets you out on the other side, why don't you get up, dust yourself off, and start trotting? What you laying there for, man? Wallowing in it, going over it, recycling it in your mind. So many people can't move forward because we keep recycling stuff in our mind when clearly it's time to move on. It's time to let go. It's time to go and see what God has for you. Stop looking at what you lost. What you lost was probably not yours to have in the first place. Do you know the things I've lost? Now, I'm not talking about losing a loved one, a mother, or father, nothing like that. I'm talking about innate objects or situations. Do you know the things I've lost, man? I look back on it, I wasn't supposed to have them in the first place. Or they was doing me no good. It wasn't mine to lose, but I claimed I lost it. Come on, man. Take an inventory, everybody. Start looking at the things, man, that God has brought you through. Start looking at how many times he allowed you to make it. And get glad about waking up in the morning, man. Get glad about your life. Start feeling something positive about your situation. You cannot expect God to continue to bless you if you're not grateful for the things that you have. Why would God, sitting down here looking at you, upset, angry, laying in the wallow of what you are not grateful for? You just can't seem to find no gratitude in your heart about nothing. But you steady asking God for something. So now you think God is crazy? You think he gonna give you some more stuff to not be grateful for? Are you kidding me? Why would he do that? He's too full of too much mercy to send you through that over and over and over. The more I give my child, the more ungrateful they are, the less gratitude they show. But I'm going to keep dumping it on them so they can keep feeling ungrateful and then show lack of gratitude. God's not going to do that to you. Come on, man. Have you ever counted how many times you made it? I can't count how many times God done got me through something. But when he gets you through it, you ain't get up and get on about your business. Don't lay there in it. It's over. It's done. You made it. You survived it. Let's go. Let's go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody within my listening voice, I make this announcement every day, and I never get tired of doing it because I am in utter amazement. I am truly, truly amazed at how incredibly wondrous God really is. Man, God is something else, man. In spite of all that you're going through, you remember how rough yesterday was? You remember all the challenges of yesterday? Guess what? You survived it, and he got you here today for another shot. Man, God is good. I don't care what happened yesterday. If you got up this morning, God ain't through with you yet. If you got up this morning, God is saying, servant, well done. Just hang in there, y'all. Change is coming. Everything you ask God for is on the way. You just got to trust in his timing. I know it's hard. It is really, really hard, because the thing about sin is it costs you more than you want to pay, and it make you stay longer than you want to stay. But you got to hang in there and get through it, man, because it's coming. And quit letting people drag you down about it. Quit letting people tell you that, oh, that's karma. You must have did something to somebody. No, you ain't got to do nothing to nobody. Have you ever just had somebody do something to you and you don't even know where it's coming from? You call that karma too? No, sir, it's not. It's called life's challenges. And God can get you through all of them because he got you through the one you was in yesterday. And if you got another one coming today, he going to get you through that one too. That's the God we serve, man. Up and at it. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend that is Nephew Tommy Jr.
It's the last day of early voting here in Georgia. We got 4 more days of this election. That's right. Can we tell them what happened if we don't vote? What happens if we don't vote? Donald Trump will be president. And if we don't vote and Donald Trump is president, you are going to rue the day that you didn't vote. You know, here's the one thing that I'm tired of hearing people say. I don't see a clear-cut candidate. I'm not voting for nobody. Listen to me. If you are one of us and you do not vote for Kamala Harris, you have just cast your vote for Donald Trump. You don't get to sit out this fight right here, because this fight going to affect you. You cannot sit this one out, because this one will affect you whether you vote or not. Now listen to me. If you think you don't have a clear choice for a candidate and you choose to sit out and vote, you have cast a vote for Donald Trump. Well, I ain't voting for nobody. Why would you have your life go on and have no say-so in it? That makes absolutely no sense at all to me. It is go time, y'all. We got to get to these polls and vote. Take all that ignorant mess you've been hearing on TikTok, Rickety Rock, your mama's mock, and all that other ham hock jelly juice bull crap you've been listening to, and get your dumb ass to these polls, man, and quit playing with these people. This ain't no damn game. Got no time for you getting all that ignorant ass information on TikTok. Get your ass to the polls. Got no time to play around no more, man. What's wrong with y'all?
All right, Uncle Steve. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
My comb and brush, Shirley. My comb and brush. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Mr. Yeah, this. Hey, listen, my name Sean. Did you have a uncle that passed away named?
Yep. Uh-huh.
All right. He your uncle, right?
Yeah, that's my uncle. We read him about 3.5 months ago.
Right. Well, the reason why I was calling was I'm the person that actually cut your uncle hair when he passed away.
Okay.
So, reason why I was calling is the situation is when I cut his hair. And I know you don't know the history about me, but my daddy and my granddaddy was barbers. We all barbers.
Okay, come on, bro. Get down to the bottom, because you talking about my uncle, man. And I'm trying to see what's going on for real.
Okay, and I'm sorry to call you like this, but what I'm telling you is that my granddad and my daddy, they had passed down a brush and a comb to me.
Okay.
That is like a sentimental value
Okay.
But for the last 2-3 months, I ain't been able to find the comb and the brush that I used when I had cut his hair.
Okay, go ahead.
And what I was trying to call and tell you was that I can't find it, and I'm almost certain. What I'm trying to say.
So what can I do to help you find comb brush, Father?
That's what I'm saying. When I did Mr. hair and edged it up at the funeral home, that's the last time I remember having it.
But this was 3 months ago, man.
Right. It was about 3 months ago. What I'm trying to say is I left the comb and brush and, went to the funeral home and did his hair.
Okay.
And I talked to the funeral home, and they told me that, if I'm trying to find the comb and brush, I got to get permission.
Man, what color is the comb and brush? What's the color of the comb and brush?
It's black. Both of them black. The comb is black and the brush.
You got all kind of combs that black and go on, man.
No. See what I'm saying is the comb and brush is black, and I know I lost it, but I'm almost certain about where it is.
Okay, so if you're certain about where it is, why you calling?
That's the reason why I'm calling you, because I'm almost certain I left it with him.
You left it with my dead uncle.
So I called the funeral home. They told me I need to call you in order to get permission to get it.
From where? The funeral home? Sure, you can go down there if they got it.
No. See, the comb and brush ain't with the funeral home. The comb and brush is in the casket.
Hold up, man. You got to say that again. What
I'm trying to say to you is that the comb and brush is in the casket with your uncle.
If it's in there, it's 6 feet.
Well, see, what I'm trying to say is that the comb and brush is sentimental value to me.
Bro, it couldn't have been too valuable if you lost it.
Well, no, what it was, I value, my work, so I just really got caught up in my work. Really.
Too much. If you talking about you done left it with my uncle, that's dead 3 months ago, man. What kind of are you talking about, homeboy?
All I'm trying to do with you is see if you don't mind approving for them to bring the body up so I can get the comb and brush.
You done lost your mind.
Well, see,
bring the body up for a comb?
But what I'm trying to explain to you, this sentimental value. I'm trying to get y'all to bring the body up so I can get my comb and brush out of it. Because like I say, my daddy and my granddaddy was bald.
Dude, this whole thing is sentimental, man. You talking about my dead uncle, man, and you talking about bringing him up out of the ground for a comb, man. I just got these to stop crying around here.
And I understand what y'all going through as a family and stuff. See, man, I'm trying to just get my comb and brush.
Hey, man, and how you trying to go about doing this all throw it off, homeboy? Because ain't nobody digging up no body to bring back no brush, man. Man, you got me pissed off now, man. Because you calling me talking stupid, man. You talking about putting my uncle, man. That's not feminine, man.
Man, I ain't trying to start no...
You talking about comb and brush, man, all these Walmarts around.
Okay, but I understand all that, but this is sentimental value, man.
Well, this sentimental to me, man.
This is something that my people love me.
Sentimental to me, okay? That was my favorite uncle, man. Okay, you talking about pulling up this body, man. I got boy. Hey, man, I don't want no. If you been cutting my uncle hair that long, man, you should know how you operate, man. And we don't get out like this here, man.
I ain't finna sit here and argue with you. Look, let me say this, man. I got some people that's here with me right now, and we got some shovels. So I can actually go over there and go on and get the comb and brush now. And in the morning, ain't nobody going to even know.
You ain't going to go get now, but whoop it on, boy. You going to dig up whoop.
So go in and get a comb and
I got some shovels, too. You talking about going to the cemetery trying to dig up my house? What you
Hey, man, I'm trying to get my comb and brush back. I ain't trying to have no problems with you. But I want my comb and brush.
Who the hell do you think you talking to, man? Go to Walgreens. Go to Walmart. Go Safeco. They got them.
Hey, man, ain't nobody. This ain't even about your uncle. There's more than that.
And you ain't even got no to be hollering at me all day.
Ain't nobody hollering at you, man. All I'm telling you is I got a comb and brush in your uncle's casket, and I want my brush.
Well, you dig one ditch, you might well dig two.
Say what?
I'm a bust, and you gonna fall right over in there. Around here.
So what you think? You trying to dig a grave for me?
Man, do you know how long this day I've been trying to get these out here? Stop crying, man. Stop, man. I dare you to with his body. I dare you to with his man. Uncle, boy.
I understand what you're going through. I do.
Man, who the is this, man?
I told you I don't want to cut his hair. And I want my...
You sound like a come by digging up somebody's body, man. over combing a brush. I got it. I just tried to call you like a man. Because I want to get the comb and brush, and I didn't want to go without getting your permission. Now, if I got to go without getting your permission, I will. Cry with me. You don't know me. So cry with me. Yeah, just cry with me. It's sentimental to me. Just cry with me. Your brush, Dad, your comb. I want to say something else to you. You ain't saying to you. Are you listening? This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your boy, man. Man. Hello? Hey. You just got pranked by your boy. I think I needed that cry.
Coming up next, Ask the CLO with our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, Vice President Kamala Harris is back in Wisconsin today, and she's taking the Isley brothers, all right, Cardi B and Glorilla with her.
Let's go!
Yes. LeBron James said he is with her in this election by publicly endorsing VP Harris. And Donald Trump is suing CBS and 60 Minutes for $10 billion, billion with a B. That's all coming up at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey. This one's from Kev in Lexington. Kev writes, I was having drinks with a lady friend, and her husband came and physically pulled her out of the bar. I feel like I could have done something to help her, but honestly, I was afraid too. She's totally fine. He didn't hurt her. Did I do the right thing or not?
Yeah, and you should have been very afraid.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the lady friend you got was this man's wife. I told y'all about these friends. And what you sit up in the bar having drinks with her for? Because you want to be more than her lady friend. Let's just be real. Now, you got this feeling that you should have done something. I wish you would have. Key word in that whole sentence was drug, and that's what really would have happened to your ass. Now, you said he didn't hurt her, which means he just went and got her. You come on out of here. And she went with him, too. You go ahead and jump in there. You look, man, now, if he was physically assaulting a woman, I got you. But that ain't what he did. Hey, man, bro, you lucky you ain't get your ass whipped. Hey, man, can I say something? Y'all got to leave these people's husbands and wives alone. Dog, it's people that care about them people. I'm telling you, man, that's the next level now. Y'all got to leave these people's husbands and wives alone. Because they come with a whole nother level of, hey, man, when somebody trying to build a life with somebody and you come in with this little candy-coated conversation full of nothing but you ain't got no bills together, y'all ain't trying to solve no problems, y'all ain't trying to pay no way, plan nothing, you coming in all this candy-coated stuff. Hey, dog, people see through that.
With the lady.
You quit playing with these people's families, man. I'm telling y'all you're gonna wind up on TikTok. That's where you got it from anyway.
All right, moving on to Joy in Shreveport. Joy says, I reunited with an old friend after he found me on Facebook. We talked on the phone for a month and he finally came to visit. He's changed a lot since 2018. He's bald with a big belly and a missing tooth. Why didn't he tell me before he came?
What did he need to tell you?
I got a big belly and one of my teeth is missing.
You got a tooth missing and a big stomach. He had a rough 2000. It's been rough. Them last 6 years been rough. Anytime a tooth come out your head and you don't bother putting it back,
okay, it's a problem.
Man, it ain't like you don't know this now. This is the tooth, and it's probably in a location where you can't miss it because you saw it.
Yep. The whole thing.
It's on the side, or yes, on the side.
I got it thick.
You got a list? What's happening?
I got
teeth
are expensive.
Sticking to a tooth that ain't there.
Yeah, teeth is expensive.
Yeah.
But we got to get one now. I got a funny story, though, because somebody I know that works for me chipped their tooth eating. On a bone, chipped their front tooth.
Wow.
Borrowed the money from me, but then didn't want to spend all of the money on it, so they bought a lesser version. When I saw them, they didn't have a tooth, and I said, "Hey man, I thought you was getting your tooth replaced." He said, "I did, man, but I can't wear it." I said, "What happened?" They made it longer than the other one. I said, "Do me a favor, go in there and put it in."
No.
Hey dog, go in there and put it in for me. Boy, me and my driver Cliff, me and Cliff were laughing so hard. Cliff say, "Please, sir, I don't really know you, but please go put that tooth in."
No, y'all wrong for that.
He just got a fang. Okay. All right. Nathan in Gary says, my girlfriend was pregnant when I met her, and I am raising her son because she said her ex-boyfriend is a loser. I found out she's been getting child support from him. I'm sure he'd like to see his son. Should I leave her alone to figure this all out? Wow.
You're saying he's sure he'd like to see his son. Why isn't he?
Because she said he was a loser, so I guess she's not dealing with that.
But bruh, listen to me. I don't see how this affects what the decision you made. You met the girl while she was pregnant.
Yeah.
You decided to get involved, and you've been helping to raise the child. Now, the fact that her ex is paying child support, which is what he's supposed to do.
Right.
Yup.
Right.
Now you're saying, should you step out the way and let him see the son? It's called visitation. He can come see his son.
Well, maybe.
But how you think you in the way? Huh?
I don't think. Yeah. That's what I was gonna. Go ahead, Carla. Yeah, that's
I was saying. Maybe she's not letting him see the father. The baby daddy is not seeing his son, and so now I think the boyfriend feels bad.
Well, that's kind of bad because there are women who use children as pawns.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, ladies, you hurt the child. Now you're hurting the father by not letting him see his child. That's for sure. But you're hurting the child.
Yeah. But this guy she's with is a good guy, though.
He really is.
Yeah, he's a
right,
good guy.
Shirley. He really is.
Because to start dating you while you're pregnant.
While you're pregnant with another man's child? Yeah.
That's a special dude there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a real special dude right there.
And he's concerned
I've seen a lot of very, very attractive women in my life who were pregnant. I've never had that thought.
But yeah, this
wonder
guy's
what
a
happened
good guy.
if I talk to her. Wonder if she needs some help. Yeah, she gonna need some help.
Say that again.
Yeah, the help is being cooked right now. Yeah,
right.
Cooking up the help. She gonna need it.
All right, last one, guys. This is from Rochelle in Queens. Rochelle writes, I answered my phone and my male friend said, "Hey, gorgeous." And my husband was right next to me, so he heard it. My husband knows there is nothing going on between us, but he said I can't talk to him anymore. Do I have to obey him?
Well, listen to me. Hey, what's up, gorgeous? So your male friend think you fine, and gorgeous. You think and you think he want to leave it at that. Hey, gorgeous. No, you got to leave him alone. Yeah, because listen to me. Your male friend don't want to just be your friend.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, gorgeous?
Say that.
You know what gorgeous is?
What's wrong with y'all? Okay.
You know how pretty gorgeous is? Boy, that's fine.
Who don't want gorgeous?
Right, exactly. All right.
Oh, no.
Thank you, CeeLo.
She's gorgeous. Oh, I'm not attracted to her. Just a damn lie.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, this is it. We are in the final days of the presidential race, and VP Kamala Harris will close out this week with her When We Vote, We Win rally. That's going down in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That happens today. Cardi B is expected to make a speech, and Glorilla will perform. Also set to perform are the Isley Brothers. All right, now, MC Light and Flo Milli. VP Harris is focused on giving her final pitch to voters in this battleground state, and this will be her 14th visit to Wisconsin since announcing her campaign. Donald Trump will also be in Wisconsin today. Wow, she's been there 14
The highlight
times?
of this one right here for me is going to be the Cardi B speech.
Oh,
that's going to be the highlight for me.
Okay. Thought you were going to say the Isley Brothers. Yeah.
Oh, the Isley Brothers.
You want to hear
just sheer fire to me.
Yeah.
Yes. Come
what do you think she's going to say, Cardi B? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have no idea. But you know, I'm a Cardi B fan, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like her. Yeah.
I like the fact that Vice President Harris is reaching out across all age lines, everything.
Generations.
She wants the young people. She wants everyone.
Hey, we're trying to make it happen, y'all.
Yes.
And young people.
Flawless campaign.
Young people, go to the polls.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the polls.
It ain't just
we
difficult.
Need you.
Yeah, just go vote.
I'll drag you down there. Do you need a ride?
Yeah.
Right. I'll come get
The
you.
issue.
Yeah, and that's
They
what
got
they're
rides,
saying too.
dog. They got Uber, dog. They ain't coming up short. I couldn't get a ride. No, they got Uber now. I ain't never heard my kids say I couldn't get a way down there.
Yeah, and
There
the
are
point
no
of
excuses.
Right. The point of voting early is so you won't have to stand in the long lines on Election Day and get frustrated. So you still have time in some of these states to vote early. So go ahead and vote. Get it done.
And if you've already voted, they're saying online too, now you can make a plan for other people. Mm-hmm. What's your plan? Get the voting squad together. Keep rallying the troops to get them to the polls. So your work is not done just because you voted. Keep going.
But we need you to vote, though. Please vote. And moving on, it is official. LeBron James publicly endorsed VP Kamala Harris for president. Yesterday, LeBron posted, "When I think about my kids and my family and how they will grow up, the choice is clear to me. Vote Kamala Harris." LeBron posted a video montage of clips from Trump's racist Madison Square Garden campaign rally. And at the end of the video were the words, "Hate takes us back." Yes, it does.
Well, that's what they want to do. They want to make America great again. They have told us what the plan is.
Yeah.
They've tried not to mention Project 2025, but they have a blueprint for what they want to do. That's why they've tried to distance themselves.
Yeah,
but see, they keep leaking what they are, and then they try to distance themselves. They trying to distance themselves from the little white comedian that was at the rally. This is the first time they've issued an apology of any kind. But they knew who he was when they sent his ass out there.
Oh,
you must be crazy, man.
Absolutely.
They've seen his set before. They know who he is. They know his position, his take. That's why he was invited to the rally.
They hired him.
They didn't just inadvertently find this guy.
Right. Exactly.
As a comedian, you could tell he wasn't working on his set.
No.
He didn't say
new
that.
material?
No,
It
y'all.
wasn't new.
Dog, he done these before. The Puerto Rico joke, the watermelon joke.
Yeah.
He done all this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about his set? Let you guys know that do the same profession that he
It was smooth.
done.
It's the rhythm. It's the rhythm. He
It was
got
smooth.
it down.
It wasn't like he was regurgitating them. This is part of his set.
He
That's
wasn't
why
thinking.
they picked him.
Yeah.
Then when he got out there and said it, they forgot that it just wasn't going to be amongst them. They forgot that everybody was going to hear it. They didn't know it was going to be such a backlash. They know his set. Listen to me. When you get invited to the correspondence dinner, those comedians,
They know.
The White
they
House.
know who you are.
They know.
They vet.
You've
They
been
vet you,
fully
right?
vetted. You've been fully
Bruh.
vetted. Yes.
Why you think? And they ain't asked Dave Chappelle to do it.
They know who
Oh,
he
I
is.
wish they would, though.
know
They
he is.
haven't. I wish they would.
There's certain people that not going. They me, said, Bernie. Ain't none of us go. No, hell,
Yeah.
no, hell, no.
And finally, yesterday, Donald Trump filed a $10 billion lawsuit against CBS News, claiming that CBS's 60 Minutes interview with Vice President Kamala Harris was deceptively edited to make her look more favorable. The lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Texas. CBS has not issued a response to Trump's lawsuit, but in the past, the network has defended its editorial choices as being fair and in line with industry standards. So cut it out. Stop.
It
Well,
ain't
he
got to be
was
fair.
invited. He was invited to come on 60 Minutes.
And he did.
Say your part. Then it doesn't matter. But you didn't want to come on 60 Minutes.
What about all them biased, edited ass interviews you do on Fox with Tucker Carlson or Hannity? They hand feeding you all these stuff. Man, miss me with that.
Yeah, and all your edited campaign commercials.
And then the people was talking about when Steve Harvey interviewed Vice President Kamala Harris, he was lobbing her questions as soft as I could. I was throwing cotton balls at her. Matter of fact, I wasn't even throwing. I was blowing them to her.
That's what Fox does with Trump.
Hit this one, Kamala. You're damn right. Because I'm for Kamala Harris, just like Hannity and Tucker Carlson is for Donald Trump.
That's
sitting over there letting him say what he want to say. Dr. Phil went up there and talked for Donald. Well, I ain't said nothing to his ass.
Yeah.
And that one right there caught me on. That one right there.
A lot of people it did. He's getting
Dr. Phil?
Yeah, backlash for that. He is. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, would you care if your kids don't want to be identified professionally by your last name? We'll talk about that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Malia Obama is 26 years old now, and back in February, she made her, kids grow up, right? She made her directorial debut at Sundance with the film The Heart. She has dropped her last name, Obama, and is professionally identified as Malia Ann in the movie's credits. In a recent podcast interview, her dad, former President Barack Obama, explained how he told Malia, quote, "You do know they'll still know who you are." And to that, Malia said that she wants viewers to watch her movie for the first time and not in any way have that association. So, Steve, you have a lot of kids. You have 7 children. So, gotta ask you, do you think your children will ever want to distance themselves from being a Harvey, last name Harvey?
I wish the hell would go and do it. At what age did Malia do it?
26.
26.
When? Well, I just want to know when is they going to do it. Now, listen, I understand, people wanting to make their own way and be known for what they do and be accepted for who they are. And that's fine. But I'm telling you right now, if I'm on a gravy train, I'm taking that train.
Hello.
I'm riding that train all the way up the hill until it start going down the hill. I'm going to ride that train to the bank. I wish somebody would have given me a life that didn't start below 0. And then let me, I understand young people want to, but you can still cut your way. But I'm finna tell you who the hell I am, though.
I'm talking about name dropping.
And that'll help me, dog.
Get your foot in that door. Yeah.
Because, all of us as parents, we work to provide our children with that so they have a better life than the one we had. I don't know a person that ain't working for their kids to do that.
That's it. That's what we do.
You might not be in the movie without that last name, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You might not have gotten the part. I don't know.
Well, Tommy, since you're talking, did you think about changing your name to Harvey since you guys are related?
No.
Tommy Harvey?
No, I just put the nephew in front of mine. It represents it all for me. I'm fine. I'm getting through the doors I need to get through.
But do
nephew
you think
Tommy
he wants
Steve Harvey is my uncle.
Yeah, but do you think your uncle wants you to drop nephew? Do you think
I could care less? I'm not dropping. I'm 57.
He sure is quiet right now. He hasn't said anything.
I'm not dropping. He said, I'm 57. I'm not dropping nothing. No, he's not.
You know what I'm dropping?
But I don't know if y'all
I'm dropping his name all over Detroit. I've been getting everything I want since I got here.
I love Detroit, man. I love Detroit. Okay, y'all, let me tell you something.
Come on, Detroit.
I'm a comedian. Tommy comedian.
Professional.
Damn, I want to be like Mike.
Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Roscoe Wallace will be in the building right after this.
Monday Night Football, but I'm just telling you, I'm not going to be here that Tuesday.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla, your boy Roscoe is in the building. You hear him?
Shirley. I see him and hear him, girl.
Stay here. Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, what's going on, Shirley? Mississippi? What's going on, Junior? Tommy, what's happening with you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Carly?
Hey, Roscoe, what's up?
Get ready to vote. That's all. It ain't nothing.
Yes.
Just get ready to vote. I don't early vote. I go get in the line. I want a whole experience. I'm
election
old school.
day.
I wait a Tuesday. I go down there get in the line.
I ain't mad at you.
I got a fold-away chair. I bring water. I got a flask. I be up in that line. I be talking to women and stuff. I be in there.
You got a flask?
Yeah. I done met 4 of my baby mamas in line voting.
Doing
The
your
important
civic
thing
duty.
is that you vote.
You know what I mean? Standing there that whole time, I got that time conversation right there. I had you feeling some kind of way about me by the time you go in there, pull that curtain close. You wish I was in there with you.
You go in the booth alone.
That's what I do right there, boy. It's all about voting right now. Kamala Harris and a white boy, Tim, whatever his name is.
Tim Wallace.
Oh, I ain't got no name. I'm from Kamala Harris. I don't care who he is. Tim Walsh, Tim Dance, Tim Snow, Timmy Lunch Meat. I don't know who it is.
Tim
Going down there, but what's going on there, y'all?
All right, so since we're talking about voting, Roscoe, let's get to it. VP Harris.
Stand up, fight it, fight the power. Stand up and fight the power. That's what voting about.
Yes, it is.
Brothers, right there.
That's it. You kicked that thing off the right way. Okay, so now let's talk about Pennsylvania. VP Harris, these are the swings.
If only you knew
Patty,
how much I do.
Swing states.
I do love you. Oh, yeah. Only you knew how much you do need to vote.
Oh, yes. I like it, Roscoe.
Yeah,
I like it.
Feel it right there.
Fire.
Feel it right
All right.
all day, baby.
Another swing state. North Carolina. I want you to sing some fantasy.
North Carolina,
Wait.
raise up, take your shirt off, twist it around your head like a helicopter. North Carolina, Roundville, Rock Hill, Greenville, Superville, down that Red Cross, Winston-Salem, North Cross, helicopter, take your shirt off, spin it around your head.
Wow.
Like
Roscoe.
Petey Pablo, baby. One of my all-time favorite rappers, Petey Pablo.
Got it.
Center.
I thought you was going to say some Fantasia. Free yourself. She from North Carolina, too. That's what I thought you was going.
But she ain't got no helicopter, so.
She missed out. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right there. I love Fantasia. That's my girl right there. If you don't want me, don't talk to me.
Please.
Yes.
Go ahead and free yourself.
Fantasia.
Come on.
If you don't want him in the White House,
Yes.
You better remix
gotta
that thing.
vote somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it is right there. Come on.
Fire. All right, another swing state. Let's take it on up to Michigan. Detroit. You can pick any artist you want, Roscoe, from Detroit. Marvin
There's
Gaye,
so many.
The
That's
Temptations.
God,
You can-
dog.
Motown, the Four Tops.
Oh, hold up. It was the 4th of November.
Fifth.
The 5th.
That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was a day
Come on.
that I voted. Didn't want to see him in the White House. Went on down and voted his ass out. Now I'm depending on you to do
Yeah.
the same thing too. Papa was a rolling stone.
Sing us out.
Yeah, hey, hey. Wherever he laid his hat was his
Prank phone call coming up next. Go, Roscoe.
all he never was alone.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at about 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, I thought he wasn't coming back. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about in just a few. Wait till you hear it. But the nephew is here right now with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Shirley, this is one right here. I called to order some chicken for Repass. It's called Repass chicken. So I ordered all this chicken.
Yeah.
And then I called back and told them we don't want the chicken after they done fried all the chicken. Yeah. Oh, man. Let's go. Repass chicken.
Thank you for calling. Take your order. Hey, I need to make an order. Hey, look. Hey, fries up, man. Get them up for they burn. Man, hurry up. Hello? What up? Hello? Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you for calling. Can I help you? Hey, I'm trying to get an order, man. We just got through with a funeral. I'm trying to take some chicken over to the Repass where the family at, man. All right, man. Well, how much you need? Okay, I know I'm going to need probably like 125 pieces of chicken, dog. How long that take to cook? Man, we're not ready right now, man. It takes probably at least like 30, 45 minutes, bro. Kind of busy right now. Okay, all right. I need 125 pieces, man. But listen, what kind of, I'm trying to make sure we get enough. You know how it is, man. Somebody paying, so we trying to make sure we got enough food at the house, man. Yeah. So what kind of size you got, man? Because I want to try to get large family sizes on. Y'all got potato salad? Yeah, we got French fries, potato salad, greens, macaroni and cheese. You know the normal stuff. How much you need to be to that? Let me get like 2 of all of them. You know what I'm saying? 2 of each. That ought to be. Don't give me 4 of them greens though, because I know they're gonna want them greens. Y'all family size? Yeah, family size on everything, man. 2 of each, but give me 4 greens. All right. Okay, now give me some rolls, man. At least 20 rolls to go with that. All right. Do you need anything else? Make sure I got a big thing of fries, man. You know, the kids like them fries. Let me get a big thing of fries. You order a lot of food, man. Yeah. I'm gonna come get it though. 30 minutes. So you said how long before I need to be there? Probably 35. You know, give us about 45 minutes before to be ready. All right. What's your name? My name is Robert. All right. You got a phone number I can reach you at? 404-283. Okay, I got you. Okay, so you got 125 pieces. It's gonna be mixed, right? Yeah, white and okay, there we go. Did you want it spicy or mild or mixed? Or how did you want that? You know what? Separated, man. What the mild is in one boxes, and then you got the spicy in other boxes. So we'll know, so the kids won't get home too. All right. Okay, man. Can you take his order for me? I'm on the phone. Take his order. All right, I got you. What's my total on that, man? So I can go. You know, because I ain't finna pay for all this by myself. I got everybody pitching in on this. Hold on, let me get to the register. And, it's gonna be 208.75. Yeah. Okay, 208.75. 30 minutes. I'm gonna start coming that way. What's your name, dog? My name is Wayne. All right, Wayne. I'm gonna ask for you, but I'll be there in about 40 minutes, man. All right. Yeah, man. I think the Robert. This is Robert. Hey, what's up, man? This is Wayne. It's chicken, man. I was just calling to let you know we finished a little bit early, and your last batch of chicken, we just dropped it. Okay, man, I meant to call you a few minutes ago, dog. Hey, listen, you cook all of it? Yeah, man, you wanted 125 pieces, mixed, spicy, and mild with 4 large sides of each thing, 5 large sides of fries. Yeah, I cooked all that for you. Got it ready. Okay, check this out, dog. I've been talking to everybody, man. You know what, man? I'm just gonna need about 10 pieces, dog. I ain't gonna really need the rest of that. Excuse me? I just need 10 pieces, dog. I talked to everybody, man. Everybody went and bought some. They want a hamburger, so I'm just gonna need 10 pieces of that chicken. Bro, man, we already cooked all the chicken, man. I got 125 pieces, bro. If you don't come by this, I'm in trouble, man. What you mean you only need 10 pieces? I just need 10 pieces, dog. You know, I don't need all that. I don't want to buy nothing I don't need. I just need 10 pieces. Man, nah, bro. You gonna come by this chicken, man. This some we just sit here. It's only me and one other dude up here. We working out. Okay, you gonna go get this chicken. Hey, dog, I'm not finna buy no chicken I don't want, man. I'm not finna do that, dog. I mean, you know, I'm doing this for the bereaving family, man. So, you know, like I say, I'm gonna take 10 pieces by there and drop that off, man. But I don't need that whole 125 or whatever. Robert, y'all better be on the way to come get this chicken, or it's gonna be some. I cooked all the chicken, man. What am I supposed to do, man? My manager found out about I'm getting fired. Okay, dog, you ain't got nobody else that's gonna buy some chicken today? Now, who the hell's gonna come up here and buy 125 pieces of chicken? Yeah, man, call back somebody, he don't want 125, he only want 10 pieces. Come on, manager gonna speak. Yeah, hello, I just need 10 pieces, man. But Man, I cooked up all this chicken for you, organized it and everything. Okay, dog. Well, listen, man, won't you just stand and live by little today? Just stand and live by little. Man, there's no way in hell, man. We don't have the time for this, bro. I'm not about to update all this chicken, man, and put it back up, bro. Y'all better come get this chicken or it's going to be tell you that. Man, I don't give a man. I will call every funeral home around, find out who died, and I will come find your Robert. You going to come up here and get this chicken. Hey, man, I'm not finna buy no chicken I don't want, man. I want 10 pieces. That's it. No, your want 125 pieces of chicken because that's what the hell you called to tell me that you want it. Hey, man, who you think you talking to? I'm talking to you. I'm talking that's about to come up to and buy some chicken. 125 pieces of it. That's what I'm talking to. So bring your $208.75 and come buy the chicken. Hey, just calm down, man. Man, he need to come and get this chicken, man. Man, you gonna fire his way. He gonna jump in and we all fire, bro. You gonna get this chicken right now. You gonna get this chicken. So that's Hold on. What about this, Robert? Who you think you talking about? What, dog? I'm talking to you. I told you I'm talking to the that's gonna come up here and get this chicken. Either you gonna bring $208 or you gonna come up here and get 10 pieces of chicken whooping. It's up to you. But either way, coming up here. What you want to do? I'm finna send somebody else up there to get the chicken, man, okay? Who you gonna send up here? Tommy coming to get the chicken. Tommy who? What's his name? Gotta get all our information off the camera. What's his name? Tommy, man. Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. What the hell you just say to me? Why ain't this is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning? Man, this is some... Man, you got to have somebody get whooped, bro. What am I supposed to do with all this chicken, though? Wayne, your cousin, man. You got a cousin named Courtney? Oh, that dirty... Y'all cooked all that chicken, man? Yeah, we cooked up all that chicken, bro. Hey, Wayne, this is what I'm doing, man. On behalf of Nephew Tommy, I'm finna give you my credit card. And we're going to donate chicken all day, man. You see some homeless people or whatever, you just pass out the chicken. We finna get it paid for right now, Wayne. Yeah, man, I can't trust y'all. Y'all got me paranoid. I'm about to run right now. Hey, Wayne, one more thing, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land? Man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Y'all got to give me something on that one now. Repass chicken? Come on now. I did pay for it. But
okay.
You know, I paid for it, but it was, don't let nothing stand in the way of the joke. We still got the joke. Repass chicken. All right, stupidity is in town. I am in Detroit, Michigan. I am excited. I am at the One Mic Comedy Club Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. 2 tonight, 2 Saturday, and 1 on Sunday. And you love that Sunday because that's that 5 o'clock. That's that old school time right there. Get in and out and have you back at the house by about 7:30. You're going to be just where you want to be. All right? 2 Friday, 2 Saturday. Tickets are moving very, very well. And I will be saying sold out really, really soon. So the nephew is in Detroit, Michigan with my Buffs on. That's Cartier, if you understand it. So come hang out with your boy. Tickets on sale right now. Laying in the cut next week. I will be at what? The LJVM Coliseum, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. It is the homecoming, the official homecoming, and it is hosted by yours truly, Nephew Tommy. You got Monica in the building, and you got Anthony Hamilton in the building, giving you the best of me. Ow! Amazing. Yeah, so there it is. That's Nephew Tommy. I will keep you posted as I move about the country. Yeah.
All right, nephew, congratulations. Strawberry letter coming up. The subject is, I thought he wasn't coming back. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you're in need of advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
All right. Thank you, nephew. Subject, I thought he wasn't coming back. Dear Steve and Shirley, I've been married for 9 years, but I have known my husband most of my life. We're in our early 30s and we don't have any children yet. My husband and I go out regularly with our friends. During football and basketball season, we rarely spend time together. Last weekend, he and his boys had planned a trip to tailgate and kick it at the Magic City Classic. They rented an RV and hit the road early Friday. I had planned a bachelorette weekend for my sorority sister with all of the bells and whistles, and male strippers. The plans fell through to have it at another girl's house, so I decided to have it at my place. We have enclosed our garage, and my husband uses it as his man cave, so there's plenty of room in there. It was Saturday at 6 p.m., and the strippers got to my house before the ladies did. They were hanging out with me in the kitchen until the party started. My husband called to say that he wasn't feeling good, but he was going to try to tough it out. At that point, I should have told him what I had going on at home in case he came back early. He was only an hour away, so I was taking a big risk. Well, 4 hours later, my husband called and said he was getting dropped off at home and asked why there were so many cars at the house. I lied and said that I ended up agreeing to host the party at the last minute. I panicked because he was home. He came right on in as the bride-to-be was getting a very raunchy lap dance by a stripper. My husband hasn't talked to me in days. He's mad because I had naked men in his man cave and I lied about the party. He said I purposely hid everything from him, and that's a big problem. Is he blowing this thing way out of proportion? No, I don't think he's blowing anything out of proportion, and neither does he. Listen, he walked into his home and he sees naked men in his man cave. What? I mean, he meant what he said. He meant it. You know how men feel about other men in their home and their wife is there, and the men aren't there. You know how they feel. This was shady. And you had the nerve to have the party with male strippers in his private sanctuary, his man cave. Male strippers? You disrespected his space. You should have listened to yourself and told him about the party when you talked to him on the phone. You already knew you were taking a big risk. When he told you he didn't feel well and might come home, why didn't you cancel the strippers right then and there and move the showers someplace else? You had about 4 hours. You didn't know that at the time, but you had time. You should have gotten those people out of your house immediately. What if he gave a party at the house with his boys and one of them was getting a very raunchy lap dance, as you call it, when you came home? You wouldn't like that. You would hate that. So you can't do this. It was too much to happen in your own home. It was just too much. Too disrespectful. Steve?
I thought he wasn't coming back. Well, he did. That's the whole letter right here. I thought he wasn't coming back. Well, you thought wrong. And he did. And lady, I can't help you at all. Shirley couldn't help you. And she a woman. But do I understand where this man coming from? Oh, hell, what? You've heard the saying, when the cat's away, the mice will play, But then you've also heard what's done in the dark will come to the light. They have so many sayings that apply to this letter. So now that we know you wrong, let's read the letter knowing you wrong.
Okay.
I've been married 9 years, but I've known my husband most of my life. We're in our early 30s and we don't have any children yet. And y'all ain't gonna have none.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Righty then.
See, let's read this letter already knowing the end. Let's read this letter as we know it. My husband and I, we're in our early 30s and we don't have any children yet. And you ain't gonna have none. Because y'all ain't finna be no damn family. Yeah. My husband and I go out regularly with our friends. Well, that's going to end too, because you can stop saying my husband and I. Y'all just going to be going out with y'all friends as single people. That's what this is right here. During football and basketball season, we rarely spend time together. Well, that's going to extend over into hockey season, Christmas season, holiday season, Easter season, 4th of July season, summer season. That's where that's finna extend to, because we already know what's coming in this letter. Last weekend, he and his boys had planned a trip to tailgate and kick it at the Magic City. Well, they can plan to kick it at the Super Bowl, the NBA All-Star Game. They can get ready to do it at the NBA Championship title game. They can get ready to go to the World Series together, because he going to be free. Because your ass messed that up. Yeah. They rented an RV and hit the road early Friday. I had planned, they ain't got to rent no more RVs. He can just ride with some girls now. He ain't got to rent no more RVs.
It's over.
I had planned a bachelorette weekend for my sorority sister with all the bells and whistles, and the male strippers. And the plans fell through to have it at another girl's house, so I decided to have it in my place. You can have them all at your house now. You can have all of them at your house now.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter subject. I thought he wasn't coming back. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject is, I thought he wasn't coming back.
I thought he wasn't coming back, but he did.
Yeah.
This is a letter about a woman that's been married 9 years, most of her life. The husband in their 30s, they don't have kids yet. And they very rarely spend time together doing basketball and football season because of so many activities with their friends. They obviously went to college together. She is a sorority girl. And they go to Magic City Classic, kick it with his boys. She decided to throw up a bachelorette party with her girls, but then something canceled, so she threw it at the house. Her husband went to the Magic City, wasn't feeling well, which is an hour away, and he came back home and found it was naked men in his man cave stripping, because she had it over his house, and now he ain't talked to this woman in days. And she talking about he mad because I had naked men in his man cave and I lied about the party. And he said he purposely hid everything from him, and that's a big problem. Is he blowing this out of proportion? No, he ain't blowing it out of proportion. You wrong. You dead wrong for having this bachelor party in this man's man cave without his permission. Then he came home and saw a naked male stripper giving your girl, the bachelorette, an inappropriate lap dance. You got naked men in his man cave. So no, he wrong. So now that we know that, let's read this letter quickly with that information. I've been married 9 years, but I've known my husband most of my life. We're in our early 30s, and we don't have any children yet. And you will not be having any children with him. My husband will go out regularly with our friends. Quit saying my husband and I, because your ass is about to be single. During football and basketball season, we rarely spend time together. Well, you ain't gonna be spending no damn time together in a minute. Last weekend, he and his boy plans a trip to the tailgate, kicking at the Magic City Classic. Well, they're gonna have weekends at the NBA All-Star Game, the Super Bowl, the World Series, All-Star. They're gonna be down at picnics together, everything. They rented an RV and hit the road Friday. I planned the bachelorette weekend for my sorority sister with all the bells and whistles and male strippers. Plans fell through. We had to have it at another girl's house, so I decided it was have it at my place. We have an enclosed garage, and my husband uses it as his man cave. The one place in that house that belongs to the man is called the man cave. Thank all of you ladies out there who provide your husband with small areas in the home. That's all his, so he can call it his. The rest of the house is y'all's, so I applaud all the women who do that. All right, it was Saturday, 6 p.m. Strippers got to my house before the ladies did. They were hanging out with me in the kitchen until the party started. Okay, hold up. You got male strippers hanging out with you in the kitchen before the party started. And I bet you enjoyed that, didn't you? Well, have fun. Because they can hang out all over the house in a minute. My husband called to say he wasn't feeling good, but he was going to try to tough it out. At that point, I should have told him what I had going on at home. Yes, you should have, in case he came back early. Yes, your subject is I thought he wasn't coming back, but damn it, he did. Well, 4 hours later, my husband called and said he was getting dropped off at home and asked why there were so many cars at the house. I lied and said that I ended up agreeing to host the party at the last minute. No, it wasn't the last minute. You found out it wasn't at the other girl's house. You put it at your house. Too many cars out there for last minute. Everybody came to your house. I panicked because he was home. He came right on in. Why would he knock at his house? Right. He came right on in. Duh. As the bride-to-be was getting a very raunchy lap dance by a stripper, my husband ain't talked to me in days. He's mad because I had naked men in his man cave and I lied about the party. He said I purposely hid everything from him, and that's a big problem. Is he blowing this out of proportion? Hell no, he ain't blowing it out of proportion. Are you crazy? Let's just suppose you came home and pulled up in your tea room and saw some half-naked women giving dudes lap dances. How would you feel? In y'all's home, you are a married woman. How you got naked men in your home? You violated this man in every kind of way you could, and you didn't tell him, and you lied about it. So now you lied, which now makes you deceitful. Yes, you are deceitful. What? I never said I wasn't deceitful. I've never.
Go on.
But now, when you cold busted, Bishop Bronner, I repeated this sermon I saw. You have got to be careful of people who play the victim for circumstances that they created themselves. Now, you sitting up in here. Is he blowing this way out of proportion? What? This man come home
she was so wrong.
By surprise, and his naked men in his house, in his man cave. And you didn't tell him? In his house? Girl, there's nothing for you. I'm telling you right now.
Disrespectful.
This marriage in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what we doing? Oh, we having naked people over. Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, watch what happened in the man cave next Saturday.
All right. Well, leave your comments on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and on Facebook and at Steve Harvey FM, and check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk, and Pimpin is going to be here as well right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
I need my man. Pimpin!
Come through, Junior. What's happening?
What's happening,
How's
Pimpin?
everybody doing? Hey, what's up, ladies? How y'all doing? What's up, Sherry?
Hey, Pimpin. Hey.
What's up, forehead? How you doing over there with the long hair? Everything good? All right, straight out of the sip. I like it. Sip. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Chocolate?
Hey, Pimpin, what's up?
Good, ain't nothing. What's going on? What's up, Tommy Tom? What's up with you, player?
Pimpin, what's up, baby?
All day. What's up, Newt? You know? Yeah, I know they know about pimping. That's all they do. Newt's is flat full of pimps. Canes and everything. I don't know how they do it there. Hey, what's up, Junior? What you got? Come on, let's go.
All right, we got this week 9. Here we go. Picks. Here he is. Dolphins.
This pimp is on fire.
Yes, you is.
Let's go.
Dolphins Bills.
Oh, that's going to be tough. I got to go with the Bills.
Broncos Ravens.
Ooh, Ravens not going to lose 2 in a row. I'm not for sure on that. Ravens.
Chargers Browns. Come on, Pimpin.
Cleveland, come through, Jameis Winston.
Here we go, Pimpin. Saints Panthers.
Come on, Saints. Y'all lose to the Panthers. Your season over. Tosh gonna commit suicide.
Don't say that.
He lose to the Panthers. You're gonna have to sit next to your husband and watch this whole game.
Yes. Check on him. Yeah, Pimpin.
Raiders Bengals.
Raiders
2-6, 3-5.
But I can't stand. I hate the Bengals. Come on, Raiders.
Commanders Giants.
Commanders.
All right now.
That was easy.
Come on, Pimpin. Here go one, man. The 3-4 Cowboys versus the 5-3 Falcons.
Falcons.
Patriots Titans, Pimpin.
Come on, Titans. I can't stand Boston.
Okay. Here we go, Pimpin. Bears, Cardinals.
You know, man, this boy with this fingernail polish, I just can't. I'm going to have to go with the Cardinals, man. I just can't pull for this boy right. He ain't take his fingernail polish off.
Cardinals, okay.
Bothering you.
Here go a game, Pimpin. Jaguars, Eagles.
Eagles, baby, all day. Come through. Q side, Jalen Hurts.
Lions, Packers.
Oh, man, come on. Detroit.
All right, Pimpin. Rams, Seahawks.
Uh-oh, Seahawks finna get them.
All right, now. Here we go, Pimpin. Vikings, Colts.
Oh, no, the Colts in trouble. They just sit the quarterback down, everything. Vikes ain't been losing no 2-0. You can forget that.
Yeah, there it is. All right, Sean.
There it is.
All right, Junior. Thank you. Thank you, Pimpin. Coming up at the top of the hour, would you want to know if your friend slept with your spouse years ago?
Oh, Lord.
Are we going back?
Too much.
All right. We'll get into that right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This one is from Sherilyn in Paramus. My husband is close friends with the lady he used to sleep with and her husband. I know the history, but her husband doesn't. My husband told me that men process things differently, so if her husband ever found out about them, the friendship would be over. Why does he think I'm cool with it? Shouldn't her husband know what's up too?
Wow. See what this lady wrote in about. Since she got to hang in there and struggle and deal with them being friends, she want everybody else. Misery love company.
Mm-hmm. It does.
But I'm telling you right now, the moment this dude find out, this a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
This a wrap.
Yeah, that's over.
It's a wrap.
He don't want to ever see them again after that.
No.
Right.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't say nothing.
Talking about Kenna Ray? You and Kenna Ray was together?
Kenna Ray. All right, we have time for another one, Steve. This one's from Tanita in Jacksonville. Tanita says, I'm dating a younger man that's a dentist. Because of his job, he's never done the one thing that I love the most. He says it's totally unsanitary and causes painful sores and infections in the mouth. But he has no complaints if I do it. I have never had to be rushed to the hospital after I did it. So is he just using this as an excuse? Wow. She put it out there, didn't she?
You know, if Dennis told you that, you know, I'm just...
Believe him? What? Say it.
Move along.
You can't do nothing.
We're going to have to break up, because if I feel that way about you, we need to go and break up. You all
Next.
been here. This thing, we not fit to do this. Not end up with mouth decay. That ain't what we finna do.
Yeah, it says it's unsanitary, causes painful sores and infections.
Sore?
Mouth. Yeah. Painful sores and infections in the mouth. Not to mention.
What do she have?
He didn't say that.
See, well, what you mean he didn't say that?
He didn't say that. He said this is what happens if you do that sort of thing.
But she's saying it's not a two-way street because she does it,
right?
But he doesn't do it. So
you need to care more about your hygiene.
Happens. I mean, it happens.
That's it.
I don't know what to tell you.
I'm scared to tell you.
She wants to know if he really doesn't want to do it, or is he just using that because he's a dentist as an excuse?
He not finna do. Now, listen to me. Stop all this. Listen to me. I heard my brothers talking about this when I was about 10 years old one time.
10?
And I said, ugh, y'all nasty. My brother looked at me and said, boy, listen to me. You don't know what you're saying right now. And now keep in mind, my brother 11 years older than me, my younger. Mm-hmm. He not feeling her like that.
He's not doing that.
Mm-mm.
No, he not.
Because let me tell you something. All these fellas talking about what you would never do. Oh, yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you will. You just ain't ran up into the right one yet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing she loved the most. Well, you need to find something else to love then. You need to love holding hands. You need to love walks in the park. Because that's not that. Find something else to love. Kissing is good. Start there.
That's all we got, huh? That's good. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Just go on. I'm telling you right now why you got a chance. Because if I say any more, we ain't going to be able to.
We're not going to be on the air. Yeah, we're not going to be in the air anymore. All right. Okay. Well, Tanita in Jacksonville, hopefully that answered your question and you'll leave that alone. You won't bring it up anymore. You won't bring it up anymore. Yeah. Listen to the fellas.
Well, all you got to do, here's my advice to you. Until you do me, I'm not going to do you. That's what you got to do right there.
Now we got a problem.
Lopsided relationship.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we're moving along. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
I'll tell you what.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we go. Atlanta-based rapper Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, changed his plea to guilty yesterday in Fulton County Court for RICO charges related to him allegedly being the leader of the YSL gang. He has been in jail since May of 22. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 40 years, but under the terms of the deal, Young Thug will get credit for time served, and he was issued 15 years of probation. If he fails to meet all of the terms of his probation, he will be sent back to jail to serve 20 years behind bars. So he will soon be a free man. Young Thug's trial lasted almost a year, and it is the longest running criminal trial in Georgia history. So there you go.
What are probation requirements?
I don't care what it is. You got to report to your PO officer. You can't. There's some travel restrictions. It's a lot of checking in. It's a lot of
you can't be smoking that stuff.
You can't be around a felon. You can't be around any weapons. You can't break no laws, though.
And you got to check in.
Gang behavior, the stuff that got him in trouble in the first place. You can't be around that kind of stuff.
It's a lot of
you got to leave the room right away. You got to go. You can't be in there. You can't be around none of that.
Exactly.
Huh?
All that's good, man. To get out of jail right now, he's sentenced a whole lot of time. I'll do 15 years probation.
Yeah. All right. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up 33 minutes after. We'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
Puffy will take that deal right now.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time for Would You Rather, guys. Would you rather attend the Super Bowl with Herschel Walker, who used to be a player, of course, or would you rather attend the Super Bowl with one of your exes?
I'm going with the ex. I'm not going with the slave. That's not going to happen.
That's where you draw the line.
I draw the line right there. I'm not doing it. I'm not going nowhere with no slave.
What would that date be like?
I'm going
we
with
ain't
Herschel.
talking.
He's sitting up there with his dumb ass.
You gonna go with Herschel to the game?
Yeah. I'm going with Herschel.
I'm going to have him wear some cut-off, tattered shorts, be barefoot.
With a rope belt.
Have a little ragged ass t-shirt, put some dirt on it.
Not the rope belt, too.
Have him walk behind me on his toes, shuffling like he chained at the ankles, making short steps.
My God.
What is he saying, though? What is he saying? Is everybody wearing this?
Nothing but yes, sir. That's all he's saying.
Yes, sir.
Come here, Herschel. Yes, sir.
At the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather go to an all-you-can-eat buffet in Vegas or the buffet at a strip club? Which one? Yeah.
I'm going to Vegas.
I'm going to go to one in Vegas. You can't have your naked ass over here by this food. All y'all.
Y'all.
Come on, man. Some of them strippers I done seen that here, but y'all be having them strippers online. I be going, woof.
Okay.
See, them blue lights don't be on Instagram. Y'all need to put some filters on these. Some of these. Woof.
All right.
You can do the moves, but when she turn around, though, Lord have mercy, God.
Would you rather potluck lunch at work, okay, or would you rather take the kids to a Thanksgiving play?
Take the kids to a Thanksgiving play.
Yeah.
Because you just don't eat everybody's food.
We got to bring food. Shirley got to bring some food.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking of. I said,
what is Shirley going to bring?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Shirley, you work with us. He said with you. At work.
Who gonna have Shirley bring the dish?
I'm taking it. I won't be there because I'm taking the kids too.
Shirley, let me ask you a question. If you had to go to potluck and you had to bring one of the major dishes at Thanksgiving, which one could you bring? And you have to fix it yourself.
Oh, either the dressing or the mac and cheese, easily.
Oh, ain't no way in hell you can make that.
Sitting right here.
It's no way in hell you can't cook. You done picked one of the major things. You can't mess up either one of them.
I didn't even have to think about it, Steve. Those are my two faves. Yeah.
You know what?
That's it.
I can't make dressing.
See, I can. I really can.
But admit it, though. Shirley, you can't.
My mother-in-law always makes the dressing. I can't.
My mom always made the dressing.
Y'all better get these recipes.
I have her recipe.
Learn.
Yes. All right, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Coming up next, we'll close out the show and have our last break of the day with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day. Wow.
And listen.
Last Friday before the election, too.
My closing remarks, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
It is simply time to vote. It is go time. It is no more messing around. We have an obligation to vote. Do you know, man, it was unthinkable. I am from a generation. It is unthinkable that my parents wouldn't go vote. My father took off work. He never missed work. It was unthinkable that that generation would not vote. They were too close to just being allowed to vote. That was passed on to me. I was born in 1957. You understand what that is, man? Do you know the things I've seen? The changes I've watched happen? I've watched major inventions. Computers, the internet, laptops, cell phones, color TV, internet, cable. I watched the birth of a lot of things, man. I've seen it. I lived the majority of my life with no cell phone. I've seen it, man. But what I have never seen before is some of the attitudes that I see now when it comes to voting. It was unthinkable. I'm a 60s kid, man. My childhood was spent in the 60s. My teenage years was in the 70s. Y'all, I had a blast, man. But I remember a time when black people got together on stuff. When all of the radio stations moved, WJMO, WABQ up in Cleveland, Curtis Shaw, we moved as a unit, man. We can't get together on nothing no more. The black voice was damn near unified back then. And if you had another voice, it was in your best interest to keep it to yourself. Oh, but those times have changed now. I don't know what it is about us young people right now, but you have to think that you want to be so different that you dare to be different. You want to post that you're different, and you want to make as many different statements as you can so you can get noticed. You know what, man? You need to get your ass to these polls and vote. Now, I'm tired of dancing around this subject, and I'm just talking to you relevant. This is just Uncle Steve talking. It's just go time, man. It's time to stop this foolishness. We have to vote. Our forefathers paid the cost to vote, just like their forefathers tried to stop us from voting. And now you got a man who's telling you he gonna make America great again, but he ain't really telling you what that means. But I can read through the lines. I can see between the lines. Project 2025 is clear. They're gonna get rid of Medicaid. They're gonna get rid of school programs. They're gonna get rid of Head Start programs. You know who kids that is? That's your kids. That's your kids, man. They gonna roll back the mandatory $35 insulin program.
They have already decided to kill all affirmative action. Anything to do. Dr. Phil stood up there and said this country shouldn't be built on DEI. But his forefathers ain't had no problem building it on slavery. But you don't want diversity, equality, and inclusion. But y'all was cool with slavery? Man, miss me. It's easy to say that when it ain't happened to you. It's easy to go in there and vote for Donald Trump because you voting for a man that ain't ever been oppressed or without or in need. It's easy for them to do that. That can't be easy for us because we know what it feels like not to have. Y'all got to go vote. Get off TikTok and all this ridiculous mess right here. Let me give you a couple of facts. If Kamala Harris ain't black, what is she then? She don't look black to you? Her daddy is Jamaican. What do you want? Do you understand what that is? Man, y'all tripping. Kamala Harris is black. Donald Trump is white privilege. He came from a privileged background. He had a privileged upbringing. He been given $400 million and then declared bankruptcy. This dude right here, man, has had a privileged life his entire life. He don't know nothing about what you talking about. That's why when Puerto Rico was hit by that horrible hurricane, that's why he's over there tossing paper towels. Here you go. Here's some paper towels, throwing paper towels. You nowhere in your mind that didn't hit you as this is insensitive? Because he ain't sensitive. You can't be sensitive to something you've never been. Ain't no hurricane ruined his life. It's nothing because he always had the money to fix it. We got to get to the polls, y'all. It's time out for this. I don't know how else to say it to you. Get to the polls. If you missed the early voting, sacrifice and stand in line. But don't let this man become president. I am telling you, I know what they're saying. And it ain't going to be pretty, man. And you going to see. We need to go down and vote for Kamala Harris, period. And make it happen. Because the election is now. Period. Y'all have a great day. Peace.
Great weekend.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.